UFC Fight Night, Oklahoma City, DDP versus Usman. If you watched our last video, you already know. We called it. DDP was our pick and DDP proves us right. And obviously himself. 50-45, 50-45, 49-46. That was the scorecard after 5 rounds of fight. But this is not the full story. I'm here to tell you what actually happened in the fight. So every fight starts on the feet. I think Usman game plan was simple. Use the boxing to get close and then wrestling. That is the only path I can see him winning. Make DDP overextend and obviously then shoot for the takedown. We all know that's how Usman operates. But DDP was disciplined. He was not overextending and not giving any opening to Usman. DDP's posture was low, as if he's expecting Usman to wrestle right away like Hamza. Again, DDP starts the fight as low posture, finding his range, finding his rhythm, maintaining distance, and before Usman could even find that moment to shoot, DDP lands one shot. 2.5 minutes into round 1, Usman genuinely hurt. DDP stayed composed and does not rush to finish the fight. I don't know why. In this first punch, a lot of people I think skipped the beat that Usman is hurt. Few seconds later, a lot of people have realized that now Usman is hurt, looks hurt. Usman gathered himself. 10-15 seconds later, another right hand from DDP. Usman is hurt again. I thought it was over for Usman. But this time also, DDP stayed composed and Usman somehow survived round 1. Round 2, DDP feeling more comfortable according to me. Usman still trying to set up the takedown, but for me he was still hurt. But DDP was not getting close enough to grab so that Usman can grab, I would say. Every time Usman shoots, DDP was scrambling out, not letting Usman to get a hold of him. And then in one moment of round 2, left knee straight up on Usman's chin as he goes for the hips on a takedown attempt. I think in round 2, Usman took more damage than round 1. And that is where the Kamaru Usman's team decided not to shoot or not to go for the hips. And Usman listened. He did not try to get close to for the shoot down or for the takedowns. And he tried to find his range. Third round looked good for Kamaru as compared to first 2 rounds, but I'll still give the third round to DDP. You guys can obviously let me know in the comments. DDP looked comfortable. DDP looked as if he's winning it. He's feeling it, that fight is going in his way. And throughout this first 2 rounds, Usman was genuinely hurt, but again he tried to come back in 3 by not shooting a takedown. And round 4, DDP was comfortable, as I said. He was trying to do the same thing. Somewhere in round 4, DDP hit Usman with the left question mark high kick, and this time Usman is hurt bad. And through this whole fight, DDP was throwing question mark kicks, I think 7-8 times. 3 to 4 kicks landed clean, hurt Usman. The rest were partial blocked, but again Usman took too much damage till round 4. So this technique, faking the body, flipping it up to the head, was causing problems for Usman all night. Now Usman is not primarily a striker, but he has knockout victories on his record. He can punch. He was not helpless on the feet. He just could not deal with DDP's awkward angles. And here is something I noticed. Every time Kamaru Usman was hurt, he was starting to talk to the referee. I don't know why. In one of the punches he said he poked in the eye. But when you're hurt and you behave certain way, that means you are hurt. That become obvious, at least to me. One of the punches that Kamaru was maybe complaining about was on the top of the eyelid, on this bone. See, again, I'm not doubting Usman, but when a fighter is hurt, behavior changes, and that happened every time he took damage. That is what I observed in the fight. Now a lot of people will say why DDP did not go for the finish every time he hurt Usman, and I want to address that. DDP stayed composed after hurting Usman was actually smart decision, but for this fight, Kamaru was genuinely hurt and he could be finished. DDP could take a TKO victory. DDP knew that. He stayed back, maintained distance, made Usman come to him. That is not a weakness, that is a skill. That is composed, calm fighter who understands his opponent. And that awkward boxing, exactly what I talked about before coming into this fight about DDP. Retrieving the hand, throwing the same hand again from completely different angle. Usman could not read it at all. Fifth round, Usman corners tells him, you need to finish this fight. Usman comes out with more urgency, but DDP still finding range, still hurting Usman. In the fifth round, he also hurt Usman with the same question mark kick. After that kick, Kumaru showed urgency. DDP was tired. He was opening his mouth trying to breathe heavy. I think Usman smells it. It was last minute. DDP's hands dropped. He looked tired to me. He was moving away, trying to run out the clock. Usman finds one straight punch, opened DDP's mouth, and I was like, knocks his mouth guard loose. Start throwing more punches. DDP start to cover. DDP was started to moving away, and he started to cover up. Usman trying his best to get the one punch that he might need. And before that, the fight was over. 25 minutes, and after that, we read the scorecard as I've told you. And let me just talk about Usman here as well, man. Kudos to Usman. This man took damage in round 1, more damage in round 2, more in round 4. He was a little bit hurt in round 5 as well. I've never seen Usman take that much of punishment, and he stood his ground, who stayed in the fight, but he was trying. We should remember that DDP is a big guy. I just want Usman to take some time off, recover, and we'll see what can happen next. For DDP, he wins. Obviously, he was saying that he was a nightmare for Usman, and he proved it. Really, really good performance by DDP. So this is exactly how we predicted DDP winning this, though we expected third round finish, which was near. He mixed it up, make things happen. For Usman, just take some time off, recover, come back fresh, then we can talk what we can do with Usman. Until then, this is Fight Nama. I'll see you in the next one.